Hello. Today I will be discussing Mira and how family dynamics, social support networks, and community resources can impact her recovery and overall well being. I will also explain how I would advocate for Mira as her social worker and discuss ways community stakeholders can work together to support individuals facing similar challenges. Mira is a 28-year-old biracial woman who identifies as Black and Native American. She lives in a small rural town and is currently experiencing anxiety, depression, low self worth, and difficulty forming meaningful relationships. She works as a receptionist at a healthcare clinic and is pursuing her GED while trying to improve her physical and emotional health. Although Mira faces several challenges, she also has strengths and support systems that could contribute to her recovery. One important factor to consider is Mira's family support system. Mira grew up in a household affected by alcoholism, emotional abuse, and emotional neglect. Her father struggled with alcoholism and was emotionally abusive, while her mother worked multiple jobs and was often emotionally unavailable. These experiences likely contributed to Mira's low self esteem and difficulty trusting others. However, despite these challenges, Mira maintains a relationship with her siblings. Although those relationships are described as strained, they may still provide emotional support and encouragement. Family support can help Mira feel less isolated and provide a sense of belonging. At the same time, family relationships could hinder recovery if unhealthy patterns continue or if family members discourage her from seeking therapy due to their distrust of counseling. Research has shown that adverse childhood experiences can have lasting effects on mental health and increase the risk of depression in adulthood. Han and Shin, 2026. Mira's social support network also plays an important role in her recovery. She has coworkers and friends who encourage her to continue working toward her GED. These individuals provide positive reinforcement and emotional support. Unfortunately, many of her friends now work remotely, which has reduced opportunities for in person interaction. As a result, Mira has become more reliant on social media, which appears to worsen her anxiety and depression. Positive social connections can improve mental health and reduce feelings of loneliness, while social isolation can contribute to emotional distress. Strengthening healthy relationships and increasing opportunities for meaningful social interaction could significantly improve Mira's well being. Community support is another important factor in Mira's recovery. Because she lives in a rural community, access to mental health services and other resources may be limited. However, there are still potential resources of support available. Community agencies could connect Mira with counseling services, telehealth options, support groups, and educational programs. Her church community may also provide a sense of belonging, encouragement, and spiritual support. At the same time, her family's cultural beliefs and distrust of counseling may create barriers that make it more difficult for Mira to openly seek help. Research on rural mental health has found that limited access to resources and social isolation are common challenges for individuals in rural communities. Burton et al., 2026. As Mira's social worker, I would advocate for her recovery by following the NASW Code of Ethics. One important ethical principle is the dignity and worth of the person. This means that respecting a Mira's experiences, values, and cultural background while helping her identify her strengths. Another important principle is promoting social justice by helping her access resources that may otherwise be difficult to obtain due to financial barriers or her rural location. I would also focus on the importance of human relationships by helping Mira strengthen supportive connections and develop healthier relationships. Using evidence based approaches such as cognitive behavioral therapy could help Mira challenge negative beliefs about herself and develop healthier coping skills. Research has shown that hope and positive coping strategies are associated with improved long term well being among individuals experiencing anxiety and related disorders. Long et al. 2025. Community stakeholders can also play an important role in promoting human flourishing for clients like Mira. One example would be collaboration between healthcare providers, mental health professionals, and community agencies to expand access to telehealth services in rural areas. This would make counseling and mental health support more accessible. A second example would be partnership between local schools, adult education programs, and employers. These organizations could provide educational support, mentorship programs, and financial assistance for adults pursuing educational goals such as GED. A third example would be collaboration between churches, community centers, and nonprofit organizations to create support groups, wellness programs, and social activities that reduce isolation and encourage community involvement. These partnerships could help individuals develop stronger support systems and improve their overall well being. In conclusion, Mira's recovery is influenced by a combination of family relationships, social support networks, and community resources. While her childhood experiences and current challenges contribute to her anxiety and depression, she also has several strengths, including supportive coworkers, educational goals, and a desire to improve her life. As social workers, it's important to recognize both the barriers and strengths present in a client's life and advocate for resources that promote healing, resilience, and overall well being. By working collaboratively with families, communities, and other stakeholders, we can help individuals like Mira build healthier and more fulfilling lives. Thank you.